And we'll see if Devon's truly ready for episode 98 or not.
We'll see.
I'm not.
He's
I'm
never
not.
No,
ready. No, okay.
he's not. It seems like every
No,
week we've had some sort of
this.
tech issues. Last week it was Umberto, and now this week I think your headset might finally be kicking the bucket there, Devon.
Well, no, this is the brand new one. This is
Oh
the
well,
brand new one that I
Oh.
have.
you bought a shitty new headset then.
Oh no, I didn't buy it.
What?
Taylor did.
Did she
I'll
take
make
money?
sure you tell her that.
Was it a coupon she used?
Huh?
Coupon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it
All right.
was.
Devon's going to be a step behind today. I mean, he's usually a step
I
behind,
There
but
mean,
we
he's going
go.
to be an
it's
extra
new.
step behind today. I am Mo Lightning. Lindsay, how are you?
I'm great. It's my favorite day of the week, so
Excellent. It is. It
I'm
is a
ready.
great week. It is a great time. Nathan says hello already.
Hello.
And Daniel says never invite the Dudleys over for Thanksgiving dinner. They'll just break the tables.
Even the kids' tables. Yeah, that's true. Kids will be mad.
Yeah. And then Daniel also saying, do we need to give Devon a tech tutorial?
Yes,
Maybe
please.
you could try. I try every week
Yeah,
and it doesn't work for me. So
tech for dummies or something. I don't know.
yeah, I do what I can. But with that said, did you have a lot of matches with our guest back in the day, back in the Attitude Era there, Devon?
We had a few. We had a few because when we first came in, we were with Edge and Christian, so we had a few.
Okay. All right. Well, I would say that our guest has the best entrance in pro wrestling history personally. Maybe you know him as the Vampire Warrior. Maybe you remember him as
Hmm.
Gangrel. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Table Talk.
Welcome.
Oh, what's going on? I hope
All
everybody's having
right,
a banging and
Gangrel.
banging day. Want some, get some, bad enough, take some. What's up, D?
Yes.
What's going on, man? How the hell you
Life,
doing?
man. It is what it is, and it ain't what it is, man. Everybody's got a
Listen,
story.
I
What's
would love
yours?
to. Well, my story is I would love to be where you are right now because your scenery looks 10 times better than mine.
I'm just for
Look at that.
I'm
Beautiful.
actually in this spot where I'm gonna have my wedding reception in February. I'm getting married
Oh,
again.
nice. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting married to a skinny old white girl, but
Oh, I didn't
yeah.
know that. Congratulations.
Yeah. 222, 22, Groundhog Day.
Nice. So maybe it'll repeat over and over.
It will be over and over. I got
Very
you,
good, man.
babe. Boom. I
Yes.
got you, babe. Boom.
As
That's awesome.
Nathan points out, you don't really
That's
age at
great.
all. What's your secret?
I'm a vampire.
Okay, that works.
Fair.
no,
That's fair. Very fair.
Now,
Yeah.
were you born a
no.
vampire or were you
I don't
bitten?
know if I don't know if I don't age, but Russ never sleeps, man. I just keep pushing and pushing. I mean, I've run into a bad streak here. So I went to bed one night and woke up and couldn't walk. I've had two epidurals. I'm getting a third one next week, and then I'm going for stem cell in mid December to get some stem cell therapy. I don't know what happened in my back. I have no idea. I mean, they say spinal stenosis, but I never had any symptoms or signs or anything. But so the last 2 months I've been working like with I can't even feel my left leg. So
Ooh.
hopefully I'll get that straightened out. But I mean I think it's just keep moving, man. That's what doesn't age you. Just Russ never sleeps. You gotta keep moving. You just keep moving.
It's good.
I hear you. I hear you. So let's talk about the Attitude Era.
Well,
Let's talk
I'm
about.
experiencing the same thing, my friend.
Yeah, 'cause you're slowing down. You can't stop, bro. Can't stop. You Devon, you gotta ride it to you gotta ride the lightning man to the end. Burn out, fade away. You know the deal.
I think Devon knows the burnout
Yeah,
part
It
anyway.
might
it's
not.
one of
It
Yeah,
might
for
not
sure.
make a
those
sense.
things where
Hold on,
when you
everybody's quiet
stop.
here. Is everybody okay in the studio? Everybody good?
I'm good.
No, we're good. I think
There's just
it's
a delay on
just the
Devon, so I don't
delay.
want to talk over him.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
Exactly.
delay.
I
Okay.
think it's a delay on everybody's part.
I mean, maybe just
No,
yours, but
I
sure.
know exactly
That
Devon,
what you
makes you
mean,
feel
my
better.
brother.
Devon, delay this. I love you, man. Want some,
That's
get
so
some.
sweet.
Love you.
Love you, brother. Love you.
What, Gangrel? What was your first
I'm
impression
gonna
of
take
Devon
these
when you first
headsets
met
off.
him?
What was my first impression of Devon?
Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. My first impression of Devon is, if I never would have seen him, I thought he was a white dude.
Okay.
So I was super shocked. I was super shocked. But now, man, Devon, Devon is like, man, he's a survivor, but on the end, as being a survivor, not in a negative way, is like cutting throats, stepping on backs. He's just a really good dude that puts the play. He understands the system. He understands the game. He does what he does. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't, man. He rides it out. And wow, but at the end of the day, he's still a good day. Or I would have never been here on this podcast because he's a good man. You know.
Oh, thank you, brother.
That's good.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And the
Nah,
same goes for you.
no, I mean
When
it,
I
and I don't
first
do a
met
lot of
you,
these
man,
things, man. But when
it was great, man. It really was. I met you. I don't know if you remember, but it was in ECW.
yes, sir, I
You
do.
and Luna had came down to visit in ECW,
Yeah.
and I got hurt. New Jack hit
Oh,
me in the nuts with a fishing pole.
Eesh.
Oh,
I had to be
hold on,
carried off
dog.
to the
Hold
hospital.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. All right, to everybody in the world that's listening, let's explain how you got hurt in the nuts with a fishing pole. Hey, what's going on? Sorry.
Well,
That's
remember
my,
he
my,
slammed me, spread my legs. He slammed me, spread my legs, took the fishing pole, hit me right in the nuts.
Mm.
oh, damn, man. New Jack was my dude, man. R.I.P. I was good friends with New Jack. I love New
Yeah,
Jack. And I've
yeah. New
wrestled
Jack was
so
a
many
good guy.
times. I wrestled so many times in so many hardcore matches. I'm not gonna explain what we did before because I don't know how. I don't know if this is like WWE or whatever, whatever. But I don't want to get you any heat. So
Don't worry, you won't get me any heat. It's all good.
it's all good, my friend. So what's going
So,
on? What else we going to? What's up?
well, let me ask you a question, Dave. I mean, Edge just came out about maybe 2 months ago and redid the entrance of the Brood, which we had just
Yeah.
said was probably one of the greatest entrances of all time. What was your thoughts about that?
Well, I think you might not agree, you might agree, but I think Edge is like the greatest human beings of all time, bro. That is a good.
Edge is a good guy.
He's a good man. He's a good man. I don't even know if I invited him to my wedding, but you're invited, Devon. If I didn't, I don't know. So send me your address or get off this phone. No, really, seriously.
Thank you.
But Edge is a tremendous human being. I saw the SmackDown thing with the black blood and everything. I didn't see it, but I was driving to a show and everybody goes, "Yo, you're trending on Twitter." I go, "What are you talking about?" And they go, "Edge just did a bloodbath on Seth Rollins or whatever, yada yada yada, black blood." And I go, "Oh shit, man!" I'm sitting there in my head trying to play it cool. I don't write Edge. I don't say anything. And then SummerSlam comes. He does the whole entrance, and it was an amazing entrance. So good, and everybody's going, "Oh, it's this and this and that," and I'm downplaying everything in my own mind because what they didn't know is I was supposed to do it in AEW. I was supposed to be in Milwaukee and do the whole entrance and everything, this and that. And I thought, "Oh, damn!" In my mind, I'm thinking everything's done, and it was done because they called me on a Monday and said, "Hey, man, you got so much buzz. You trended on Friday night, and then Sunday night. You trended all weekend basically. You got so much buzz. We can't do this entrance AEW. They're just
Mm.
gonna do it. It's probably a one-off or whatever. So fuck it, whatever, man. It was a one-off. Excuse my language. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're
Um,
good.
you're fine. You're fine.
I'm sorry. So flip it. So it was probably a one-off and everything with AEW, man. So whatever is whatever with there, man. I don't even give a shit, man. I don't even give a crap. So
It's fine.
you know, bro, I was either All Japan or WWE. That's just what my life, bro. There wasn't anything else, man. I had a cup of coffee in ECW. I had a cup of coffee in every company probably around the world from ROH, TNA, everywhere, AEW, Georgia Championship. I think I probably wrestled in every company there is. Honestly, to be honest, I think I've wrestled in every company there is. So it doesn't matter. But the two companies that matter to me are All Japan and WWE. Those are the two companies. So that went down. Everybody was making a big buzz, everything, and like whatever. Um, in my mind, I know that I already lost the spot with AEW. I already lost it. So Monday came around. I called Adam. Edge. He goes, you're my first call. I wanted to tell you, man, I paid homage to you and blah, blah, blah. You know, a lot of people could say he's full of whatever. What I know is true. Adam is not a dude to say he did something for nothing. I know that he told me he fought for that entrance. Or not the entrance. He fought for the bloodbath, the black blood. He wanted red, but they said if it wasn't black, it didn't happen. That was the studios, not Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon said they would never remember Gangrel, but whatever. But then he fought for everything at SummerSlam. He did the whole Brood thing, this and this and that, and it was tremendous. And I knew it cost me my spot in AEW, but nobody knew that. But when I called him on Monday, he was so excited and everything, and I said, I hope your independent bookings go up. I hope this and this and that. I paid homage to you, and I go, man, let's talk about bookings and this and that. I go, well, it cost me this, the AEW entrance and everything, and he goes, I'm so sorry. And if anybody knows, Devon, you know Adam. You know he meant it when he goes, I'm so sorry. He felt so sad. I actually felt so bad for even saying it, man. I apologize to him because he felt so bad because he meant to pay homage. And then, funny enough, I was in the Cincinnati airport. And you remember Tim Rogers, T-Bone?
Yes, I do.
Tim, he's still coming to everything, right? Tim goes, Adam, he saw me, he goes, hey, did you see that the entrance? He goes, Adam fought tooth and nail for you, man. I was there. I heard everything. He said Edge fought for you. He said he was paying homage to you. And I said, I know he did, man. So I was so blessed. So what do I think about that entrance? I think it was flipping awesome. I know this is a long roundabout way to get to it. I think it was flipping awesome. I love Edge. Edge is my brother to the end. And I thank him for it, man. You know what? People say it cost you this and it cost you that. It didn't cost me shit, man. He put that up there, puts my podcast past the point of making money, man. My viewing hours. It still worked for me, man. And I love him for it, So I'm super blessed and everything else.
Now I'm gonna have to kick you out there, Devon. We're gonna have to try the headphones again or something, because
damn it, D.
Robot Devon.
Robot Devon. That's what we have today.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
Now,
man.
can you say that Vince said that he would never work with Gangrel again? Did I catch that right?
Vince said he would never use a vampire in the first place, but what he said was people wouldn't remember Gangrel.
Oh, that's.
He said they wouldn't remember it, and then Adam said no. Let's see what happens, and they did. They did with the interest. They remembered the Brood. They remembered the Brood.
Oh yeah. I love the Brood. I love the theme. I love the fire entrance, the bloodbaths, all of that. Of course, I'm sure you get this question a lot, but what was in the chalice? Nathan guesses cherry Kool-Aid. Well, yeah, probably not that, but.
What was in the chalice? It was just stage bud, man. Basically like corn syrup, food coloring, and whatnot, water. But stage bud. The zesty meant stage bud.
Nice.
Right,
so the first,
I could have said a viscous fluid or something, but no.
It's a viscous fluid.
The first time you did it, like, did you practice ahead of time, or did you just go out and let's do this?
I just went for it.
Okay.
Nice.
Everything worked out.
Nice.
So apparently I'm pretty good at spitting and spewing a viscous fluid.
That's good something for the resume.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, Devon, you there, buddy?
See some fingers. Yo,
Maybe you just scare him, Gangrel.
Maybe that's what it is.
I deep down inside, I think I do scare him.
Yeah. So do you have any memories? Were you, because like he said, he was working with Edge and Christian, the Dudleys and whatnot when the Brood was doing their thing. Did you step in the ring with Devon?
I've been in the ring with Devon a lot, yes. And so I was a little thrown off when he said Edge and Christian, but yeah, Edge and Christian because of the ladder matches and with the Hardys and all that. So I went there, but yeah, I spent a lot of ring time with Devon. True gentleman. Honor scholar, man. He's a good dude. Bubba could rub you the wrong way, this and that. But Bubba's a good dude too, man. I mean, Bubba is a lot like me, to be honest. I got like two sides to me. I'm like, there's like one side that a lot of people don't know, and there's another side that people know. And I could be a lot like Bubba, but D-Ball's a really good dude.
I don't know if you could be like Bubba. I don't know about that one.
I am rude. I'll grow up and I'll throw down. I don't know if Bubba's a fighter, but I'll mix it up here and there.
But and I saw the document. I saw the what do you call it? The Dark Side of Wrestling that they did with Luna, and I saw that, and
Yeah.
I know that you can, you can swing, you can go. Look, you're a great guy, but I always knew there was something about you. If you pissed you off or you rubbed you the wrong way, you would take somebody out. There's no question in my mind. If anybody even thought about jumping the railing on you when you were wrestling, it would be a bad night for that person.
Oh, poor Seth Rollins, man. I tried to defend Seth. I tried to defend him, man. It's like Booger McFarland from Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That guy caught Seth rushing, man. He was going good. He was running full speed. Everybody's picking on Seth.
Well, he had to be.
You know,
he had to be at least 230 pounds, I think, and came out of Seth's blind side.
Right, exactly, right? Seth is probably looking at some hot ass chick over here on the left hand side. This guy comes running out of his right cut while Seth's trying to get a cut in the middle of the night over here on the left, and this guy comes running looking like a linebacker, Ray Lewis, out of nowhere. You gonna throw your hands up. What are you gonna do? I mean, I'm defending Seth Rollins. Everybody around the world is burying Seth Rollins. I am defending Seth. He caught Seth off guard. Seth might not be a fighter. He might not know how to sprawl. He might not know how to put him in a dart hold or just threw a knee up and kick him in the face. But he did what he knew.
Because he put him in that hold.
And
I am listening, Devon.
And the internet putting Devon in a hold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the internet put Devon in a hold. He's probably saying Seth put him in a hold, and everybody broke it up. I defend Seth, man. This guy came running out of nowhere with like whatever amount of weight he weighs, whatever height he was. The height doesn't matter. All right, Devon. He hit Seth out of nowhere, out of his blind cut. I'm defending Seth Rollins.
Well,
maybe Seth Rollins is not a fighter. Maybe Seth Rollins should have kicked the security in the head. I don't know. But he got caught off guard.
Well, I don't think Seth did bad at all. He hit Seth like I said, from the blind side, but then Seth put him in that choke, and it would have been.
He had Seth's hair too.
Seth had a real
good hold. He had Seth by the hair the whole time. Yeah. No, Seth, I'm defending Devon. I'm defending Seth. I think he got caught. Seth was probably looking at a hot ass chica on the left. He got caught out of the right by
he wasn't
Warren Sapp.
He wasn't looking at no. Hold on, he wasn't looking at no hot chick. Because remember, the man Becky Lynch was there, so they're married. So,
okay, so maybe he's looking at some hot ass dude on the left hand side that he's keeping on the ref. Bottom line, he got caught off guard, man. What are you gonna do? Like, I just on a lower level, I was doing a show somewhere. I'm not gonna go into great detail. Some guy comes running up to me out of my blind side on the left. I'm sitting there having a beer, minding my own business. He starts screaming, "You got heat with me? Let's take it outside." And you know what? If he would have charged at me, I'd been caught off guard because I looked up and go, "Who is this guy?" And like 2 seconds later, I realized who he was. I got up and proceeded to pursue him, to kill him, and he ran. But I've been hurt, and like I said, I've had a couple of epidural, so I couldn't move fast enough to catch him. But he ran. But I was caught off guard. Seth Rollins was caught off guard with a guy running 30 miles an hour at him. A little bit of weight. Maybe he had some he was mentally challenged in some kind of way. But he just caught him off guard. Seth Rollins did what he did. He did the best he could. What do you get out of beating somebody up, man? That's just ridiculous, He did what he did in the best way he could. That's all.
Sure.
Now, when you see somebody, one of your coworkers, one of your friends get jumped by a fan, do you kind of feel that need to jump into action too, or?
Well, if it would have been Devon, yes, I would have. But Seth Rollins wasn't really a coworker or a friend to me. I know Seth Rollins. We had some what ups and hey and hellos.
Right.
And
Mhm.
but no, if it would have been Devon in that situation, I'd have pulled that guy's eye out.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. All right. I don't think Devon believes you, hence why he just left. But
Nah,
Poor
Devon
Devon.
knows.
Oh, I feel
Devon
so bad
knows.
for him. He's really looking forward
Devon
to
knows
this.
that if Devon knows.
so what do you think the mentality is behind the people that jump the rails? Do you think they think that they're better? They're drunk. They got like what
Yeah.
compels them?
I think everybody has a story and it's all different. This guy maybe he's been through challenge. He was saying I seen videos of him saying, he's doing it for Rikishi and Roman Reigns or whatever. He might have believed that in his own mind. Other people are probably drunk. Other people do stuff. In the older
Mhm.
days, before me and up to when I started, I mean, they would beat you up. If you'd lose a tooth, you'd have a black eye, you didn't have a stitches. Then they would take you in the back and still beat you up. Those times are
Sure.
come and gone. So everything is so PC and done a different way. So to be fair, this guy might have had some mental illnesses, and he did whatever. He was believing whatever as
Yeah.
and I leave it on security to pay better attention to things and stuff like that.
I'll agree with that. I'll
Yeah.
agree with that. He had a clear path to
He,
Seth.
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
steamrolling, man. He
Yeah.
was steamrolling.
I think I read somewhere too that he had been having conversations with somebody pretending to be him. So
Fake account.
yeah, so maybe he really thought that in
Yeah.
his mind he knew it was coming, or who knows.
Right? Yeah, he thought he was both for the angle, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Devon, what's up?
This internet service here is bad, and this is in my own home.
Look at you though. You're syncing up. You're
You
not
look
delayed.
good. You look good and sound
It's a
good just in
good
time for us
angle.
to have to let Gangrel go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, Gangrel. We got to get you back on the show.
Sorry, D. One love, my friend.
Nothing but love for
So
you.
if
and I
people want
thank
to
you
check
for
out
being on
your
the show.
podcast, Gangrel, where can they do so?
Banging and banging with Gangrel.
Love
Awesome.
I had one just drop at 2 o'clock today, episode 26.
it. Sweet. All right.
Fantastic, man. Well, hey,
All right,
sorry
guys.
for the technical difficulty. We would love to have you on the show again, and
good, D.
that way I'll make sure there won't be any technical difficulty.
Look me in the eyes. What you got on it?
Listen,
All right,
if I
man.
take my glasses off like you do, I won't be able to see shit.
Woo. Back on, man. Fair enough. One love always. Thank you, guys.
You got it,
Thank you
guys.
so
Thank you,
much.
Dave.
Appreciate
All
you,
right.
man.
Have
See
a
you,
great
buddy.
rest of your day. Bye. Hey
All
D,
right.
how's it going, buddy?
Oh
You
boy,
doing
I
okay?
tell you, I'm it's weird when I'm out and about. I usually have this trouble. Not when I'm home. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to fire Spectrum.
That's
Go
who I
back to
use too.
AT&T.
I use Spectrum in the woods.
Good God.
I'm
Oh, well.
Xfinity, which is the parent company of Spectrum, but
Really?
I'm plugged in and I pay for like their best internet, so
Yeah.
it better be working. Goddamn it!
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible how it just keeps going in and out, in and out.
Yeah. Well, don't move
Yeah.
it too much, Devon. We had a good spot. Yeah, some people are superstitious. They have to wear the same jersey when they watch a sports game. I'm superstitious that you're going to move your device and then it's going to crap
Yes.
out again.
Just hold what you
it
got.
always-
Don't
hey,
change positions.
at least once a month it happens to me.
It does. It's not. It's funny. Daniel says Mo needs to start talking Devon through pre-show technical checks. We have a pre-show, and he connected before the show, and this still happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Okay, this is a good question since we got Devon in real time now. Random Devon question. The copywritten music, like Limp Bizkit for The Undertaker, Stone Cold got like that Disturbed cover. You had Powerman 5000. Did you guys get to pick them? Were they assigned to you? How did that process go?
Well, no, Bubba actually, because we took that little hiatus in 2002 when I was Reverend Devon.
Mm-hmm.
But when we got back together, I think it was that Monday when we came back and we did some. Whoop, here we go, sliding.
Hey, yeah, told you.
I should have left it where it was. No, we did.
And now your volume is on.
Oh
How
See?
about now?
Oh,
Okay, yes,
you're good. You're
we're
good.
Boy,
Okay.
this is bad this week, boy. I tell you. No, we did Survivor Series that Sunday at the Garden, and then I think we were in Connecticut that Monday for Monday Night Raw. And Bubba pulled me aside. He says, "Listen," because I thought we were coming out to the same music. He says, "I heard this song. I really like it." He was like, "I want to know what you think about it." And I was like, "All right," because I told you I used to be a metalhead. I used to listen to metal and all of that, but I was like, "Oh God, Bubba, I don't know about this." He goes, "Devon, just listen to it." And when I heard it, get up, get up, get up, drop the bombshell. I was like, "Damn, this is good," and it's heavy and it's thick. And if you listen to the words, it kind of represents what me and Bubba went through. Look who's coming, yet look who's back, because we got back together that night.
Yeah.
So it
Oh,
was
that's
actually
pretty cool.
pretty cool. And I was like, all right, I was like, let's do it. And it happened to be one of my favorite songs. Now we tried to get it when we came back,
Mhm.
and I guess WWE wasn't interested in paying for it.
Yeah.
So this time around, so we just used the get the table one.
I mean, at this point, Powerman 5000 is probably not charging much for it since they haven't had a hit radio single in God knows how long. They're still together. They're still touring, but haven't had any luck. Scene wants to know, where did the Reverend Devon song come from?
Well, WWE did that one.
Okay.
The first original one, if you go back to when I first came out with the Reverend Devon, it was just organ music playing. And so then
Devon likes to play with his organ. You get it, Lindsay?
Yeah.
I get it. Thank
so
you.
then I didn't like it, and it didn't fill me at all. And then all of a sudden, I think what was his name? Johnson, the guy who used to write all the music for WWE.
Jim Johnson?
Jim Johnson. He said he gave something to Kevin Dunn. He goes, have Devon listen to this and see if he likes it. And when they played it, I fell in love with it right away. And I was like, I love it. Let's do it.
Cool.
I would say Jim Johnston, I know he parted ways with WWE within the last year or two, and it didn't seem to be a very good parting of ways. But I do think if there's anybody that belongs in the Hall of Fame, it's him, because his music really did help make a lot of stars better.
I mean, looking for the Ultimate Warrior. I mean, it was perfect. Him coming out, his entrance, and dun 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 dun. Yeah. So many memorable songs. Gangrel. I guess that we just had. Be ready.
And then a techno song hit, and they weren't doing techno songs back then, Lindsay.
No, they weren't. And I mean, he was such a genius. And he also was the one that did our rap song, We Had Enough, that was on the WWE album.
Okay.
And he allowed me, it was great because I wanted to write. This was when New Jack and I were feuding with each other for real. And he said some things about me, and I said some things about him. And I went to Jim. I said, listen, do you mind if I put a couple of lyrics into this song? He goes, fire away. He gave me the go ahead to do it, and I did it. Now, grant you, God rest his soul, New Jack wasn't happy about it because that verse was about him. But we made up before he passed away, like I said, and we both laughed about it. And he was like, oh, you got me. No, you didn't. It sucked, Devon. That absolutely sucked. I go, you can say it sucked because it was about you. And he just smiled. But Jim Johnson, he was a great guy, man. He really was. And I didn't even know he had left.
Yeah, I think the first round of the backstage, like the corporate cuts that were made last year, I think it was, he was a part of that, and he didn't take too kindly to it. So I think there's a little bit of heat right now, but hopefully they can, cure those waters, so to speak, and get him in the Hall of Fame, because Stone Cold's Glass Shatters entrance. I mean, there's so many iconic themes created by him.
Even Triple H's songs. I mean, although Lenny and them did his main song, but even the very beginning with the Helmsley and McMahon
Helmsley era.
Yeah, he that was Jim. That was his song.
There was some good stuff there. Speaking of wrestling questions for Devon, this one I had my own. Jeff Hardy's been doing interviews lately talking about how he wants another feud with Edge, assuming they can both be healthy and the storyline makes sense. Obviously, your wrestling days are behind you, but would there, if you could find a way to get in on that angle, would you be a part of it?
I mean, yeah, but like I said, with everything now going on with my back, once I get that repaired, I just don't see me ever coming back again. Just for the simple fact that once they repair it, I don't want to injure it again because the hell that I'm going through now is horrible.
Well, that's what I meant is not necessarily in the ring get involved, but if there was a way that you could be an on-screen character participant in the feud, would you be a part of it just to complete the little trifecta of teams?
Well, absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that. I mean, whether it be on the mic and taunting Edge, Reverend Devon coming back, even though Reverend Devon really didn't wrestle Edge that much, or Jeff, but still, I can see that coming back because Reverend Devon was a heel character, which I think today people would really hate it, especially if I went on WWE TV and talked about masturbation again.
Yeah.
Playing with the organs. There we go.
Organs,
there you go.
Yeah.
Although that would be good if you Devon as a character, Reverend Devon, were instigating Jeff Hardy versus Edge and just kind of being friends to both of them, off air. But we, the viewer, knows that you're the one that's causing the rift between them.
And they would want to see me get my ass beat.
Yeah, and maybe that part's a little bit more difficult since your ass is beat in real life. But
listen, I can do a Nikolai Volkov bump and not really land on my back. So what is that? I think Nikolai went elbow, knee, and then rolled to his back. It was great.
I was just curious. Suggestion for you to be an evil monk. You're bald enough. You just need the black robe.
I really wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind doing something like that. That would be actually cool.
Yeah,
as long as I didn't have to do a big match, I'd be fine.
Yeah, Nathan suggests you can help Jeff put Edge through a table or vice versa. So there you go.
I think I would help Jeff because Jeff and I are probably the victims of every TLC match where we took some crazy bumps, and it was like almost could have ended our career. Not to mention Edge and Christian won every single one of those TLC matches. So the hell with Edge.
And that's why they're the greatest.
I would help Jeff.
Yeah. And speaking of greatest of all time, Lindsay, you got to enjoy what you feel to be the new season of the greatest show of all time.
Oh,
I did. I sure did.
Hold on, I think something's going on with my audio.
Oh no, it's all. I think it's working really well now. It's all nice and clear. What did you do, Mo? Is that you?
No, I could just put you on screen by yourself again, Lindsay, if you want.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not doing that today. Mm-mm.
Come on, Lindsay. Your hair looks great. You look great.
What?
I said your hair looks great. You look great. Come on, let's just see you.
No, thanks. I know, but we don't need to do that right now. Hey.
There you go. Hey, Lindsay.
Okay, so Tiger King 2. Season 2, you guys. If you have not seen this show, you don't know what you're missing. Okay. And I'll fill you in, but I can't really explain it all.
Okay.
So
the first one was very trashy. Dare I say?
No, are you serious?
But people love trashy. It happens. It's
right time of year, right time of the world to go ahead.
We all need a little trashy, is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We need that balance, the trash balance.
Hey, I don't mind it. I'm good with it.
You can't be classy
all
the time.
He didn't like that trash. So how does this new season compare to the last?
Well, it takes the last season and basically relives it again. And that's about it.
Yeah. Was that this week's Lindsay on the Spot?
Yeah, that was it.
Pretty much. Every week now.
Whew,
every week now.
Whew, man.
And then Sharon wants your cat.
You can have her. She's real annoying.
There's probably a lot of guys that want your cat, but that's neither here nor there.
Keep this classy, Mo. This is not a trashy podcast.
Since when?
We'll keep the trash to the Tiger King.
Okay. Well, what's the better season? Season 1 or season 2?
Definitely season 1.
Okay.
Season 2 is like a recap, or season 2 is a recap of season 1.
Really?
My thing
Not
is,
a lot of
Not a lot. We
originality?
don't really learn a whole bunch. We learn where they are now since season 1 was
Sure.
released. And
well, listen, I got a question. When are they gonna lock up Carol Baskin for killing her husband?
well, I feel like, listen, I think that's coming.
Seriously?
First they have to clear Joe Exotic.
And do you think that's going to happen?
I do not
Yeah.
think that's going to happen, but that's what needs to happen. And then somebody else needs to go to jail for what they're saying Joe Exotic did. And then Carol.
Well,
Carol's
refresh my
investigation will
memory. What
continue.
did he do?
He hired somebody to murder Carol Baskin, supposedly.
Did
So
he
she
go
killed
to
somebody.
rentthehitman.com?
What's that?
Hold on. She
I think they
killed
did.
somebody.
Look,
which is
Joe
her
paid
husband.
somebody $3,000, I think $2,000 or $3,000 to kill this woman,
But
and he was going to do it.
she killed her husband, and she's walking the streets.
But
so-
no, there is evidence that he is still alive and well in South America somewhere.
Is that what you saw in the second season?
Costa Rica, that's what it is. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not.
He
buying
was
that.
not. He was not as nice a guy as we were led to believe in season 1.
I'm not
Yeah.
buying that.
Okay, you do you. I'm just
You
following
just
the
still
facts.
bitter because of the bet you lost. With
I
Carol
knew that
Baskin
was
on Dancing with
coming.
the Stars. You're still bitter.
I'm not bitter. These are the facts,
Well, let me
as Joe Exotic
speculate
states.
on the fact that Joe is in a rough spot right now. Joe
Yes.
Exotic. I'm gonna be honest. I would be shocked if he lived to see 2022.
Yeah, I feel like
He has
that's the
cancer, right?
direction. Pancreatic cancer.
And it seems to be progressing pretty rapidly, and I think we're gonna get the news one of these days. I hope I'm wrong. I don't ever want to see somebody die.
No, absolutely
Right.
not. I know he's been transferred to a hospital situation, prison.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but
That sucks. Well,
That's
all
kinda-
the best to him.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
best.
Hopefully
For
he
sure.
is around for season 3, so Lindsay could be entertained.
Yeah.
Maybe they find a way to convince Carol to come back in. I don't know.
I don't know. We get better audio from Joe because really all you see in season 2 is like his bangs and like this much of his face, and then his like real choppy audio, kind of like Devon.
So
earlier.
we're just left with all the B-list players at best on the show.
Yeah, basically. Well, some have actually passed away, so there's like just a few.
Or maybe C-list even.
Yeah, like it's just Carol. It's gonna be the Carol Baskin show.
Well, it sounds like a cash in from season 1 that they just needed to make another show to hope continue the momentum for fools like Lindsay.
Absolutely, free Joe Exotic.
Yeah. Surprised you don't have that as like a banner hanging behind.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's in the works. I'm getting it made up right now.
Okay.
Pick it up at CVS later.
She's not, but I appreciate it. Yeah. Now I will say, just today, the new episodes of Hawkeye debuted, episodes
cool.
1 and 2 of the new Marvel show, and it's a Christmas Marvel show, and I'm very excited to see where it goes. I found it very entertaining. So, Lindsay, I know you'll like it. Yvonne, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he sure doesn't.
Yeah.
Did he fall? I think he fell asleep while I was talking about Tiger King 2. Is that what happened?
Yeah. Okay. How about the episodes of Tim? That guy Tim was interesting.
Tim
from Tiger King.
Do I remember Tim? They kind of all blend together, you guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not gonna lie, just there's Carol and Joe. That's all I know.
That's fair. Nathan wants to know, did I get my office finished? Yes, I did. And maybe I'll do a virtual tour one of these days. So
It took him like 7 days nonstop.
But I've never seen it, so I would love to see it, Mo.
I'll think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah,
I'll even come over.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime, man. It's a quick plane ride. Even really not that bad of a drive, I guess. Ultimately,
40-minute plane ride and 5.5 hour drive.
Come
That's
on
it?
over, man.
Look at that. Why haven't you visited him already?
Yeah.
So rude.
Because I have been home with 2 badass kids, and I'm afraid that if I leave Taylor home alone with them, I'm not gonna have a house or kids.
Or the locks will be changed. So when you come
No,
back,
the locks won't be changed. I'll just break it down. I ain't worried about that. Yeah, that don't work with me. I'll throw a chair through the glass. Everything. I'll get in his house.
Okay. All right. Jeff says Atlanta can't be warmer than Canada today. Well, I'm at like 58 currently here. So
Did he forget a number when he typed that 5?
no,
Fahrenheit?
he's in Canada.
It's like
I
Canadian.
do that. Dante wants to know how the rap problem's going.
Oh, that's a good question.
In my house, it
Yeah.
did.
Good.
Did it work? Did all like the the rat smashing work? Because it was
To a
pretty smelly
degree.
last week.
To a degree, there's a lot of splattage everywhere.
A lot of
You know, I mean,
splattage?
it is what it is.
And that's just the bedroom.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just
Splattage.
saying.
It's a classy show.
That's interesting. It's a we're
classy.
classy. We're not trashy.
No. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? We got that, of course, a couple hours away for us. Devon, what are you doing?
I'm home. I got about 15 to 20 people coming over.
Nice.
Who's cooking? Are you cooking?
Well, Taylor and her dad are doing some of the cooking, but everybody that's coming wanted to bring a dish, so that pretty much we got the main stuff. Everybody's bringing dishes of their, whatever they look good at. So we gotta have a lot of food here. So you two are more than welcome to come on down.
I'll be down for those leftovers for sure.
So it's a little short notice, but I appreciate the invite all the same.
Yeah.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem.
Lindsay hasn't invited me over to hers, so.
No, Lindsay won't. She hasn't invited neither one of us. Meanwhile, I've opened up my home.
You guys didn't get that.
Gave her her own bedroom. Gave her her own gummy.
Did you? I don't remember.
I know
anything.
you don't, because
I don't. Did I go down? I don't remember going to visit.
I remember.
That's so weird.
I remember me and Mo sitting on the couch with Taylor, and we're watching this funny comedy, and all of a sudden, Lindsay's just like,
No, I think I couldn't stop laughing.
"What's going on, man?"
Taylor and I.
Like something in your
Taylor
brain
said something
broke.
funny, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
Stop. My brain broke. It has not been the same since.
Well,
Whoa,
next
those
time,
gummies.
next time you guys come over, I got a lot of gummies.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
that's good to
you
know.
don't have to ask me more than once.
All right. And anybody watching, viewing this, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Anything fun? Anything good? Is there anything you absolutely won't eat for Thanksgiving, Devon?
Ham. I don't eat pork.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Doesn't
I
like
mean,
pigs.
you're wrong, but it's okay. I mean, I respect your opinion. What
That's
about you,
right.
Lindsay?
What I hate eating?
Yeah.
Nothing. I love all the food. There's nothing that I won't eat for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. There's things I will not eat.
Okay. Like?
I don't know right now.
Okay. All right. She'll let us know.
I'll let you know.
Jeff still got the Canada.
Because you're in Canada, Jeff.
Yeah,
But thanks
it.
anyway.
He
Thanks
gets
for
it.
watching.
Yeah. I can't do a green bean casserole.
No?
I can't do it.
Somebody at work said that was their absolute favorite dish of Thanksgiving.
Well, you need
Wasn't
a new
me.
job.
I need a new. I work.
One, because you got
toxic
like a
workplace.
single white female situation going on with one of your coworkers dressing exactly like you, and then
Right?
you have another one that says they like green bean.
Yeah, what was up with that? I saw
Get
that.
out
I
of
was
there.
like, "What the hell?"
Listen, that is we do surgeries together every single day,
Did
and
you have facelifts together? Because
we
she looked like you.
she did.
Yes.
She's gonna love that. I'll tell her. No, she these shoes. We're on our feet all day, and if one person is like, "These shoes are amazing," everybody buys the shoes, right? And I don't know. It's not creepy.
Single white female.
No, it's not
It was
creepy at
pretty
all.
cool. Listen, I cannot help that she wants to be like me.
Everybody wants to be like Lindsay.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you expect?
Speaking of creepy, though,
I mean,
Devon,
you gotta look at it this way: beautiful woman and nice hair. Something I'm jealous of.
Oh, stop it, you guys!
I wish I had that
You
hair.
make me blush. You're not gonna make me blush as much as last week, but thank you.
No. Although,
Last week you were blushing pretty hard, and just for the record, Roberto and Angel still wants to know who won.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I'm
I
sorry.
will never say. I will never tell
Why not?
because they were both equally perfect.
oh,
She's
Well
full
done.
of shit.
yeah, very much so. But she knows how to play the game. Very diplomatic there. Well done.
All women do.
Thank you.
Yeah, not all of them.
This is true.
Just the classy ones that watch trashy TV.
I'm just gonna keep my thoughts to myself when I say all women are.
Devon's hair is powered by Pantene Infused.
There you go. Now, Devon, and I think everybody watching, if you're a regular viewer of Table Talk, you know that Lindsay and scary movies don't go together, but it did this week.
That's right. And did you hear that knock at the window?
I did not, because I was probably drunk.
Well, you might hear it tonight because she might come visit you.
No, she's locked up in a glass case somewhere, right?
Tell everybody what you watch, Lindsay.
Okay, so I have a daughter, right? And she's 14, and all I want is to be cool in her eyes. That's like my mission in life right
It's
now.
never going to happen, but
I was just about to say that. It's never going to happen.
Strive to be the cooler mom than her friends. Like, my mom has the coolest mom. That's what I'm just trying, right? It's just,
right.
It's good to have goals. So I walked out of my bedroom and she's watching The Conjuring by herself in the dark, because that's what she does.
That's what you should do.
And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, watching a scary movie. You wouldn't like it. And I'm like, oh, I wouldn't. So I said, I watched it because I felt pressured.
And you actually saw the sequel too, right?
And then the next day she was like, do you want to watch the second one? That's a Conjuring 2. And I was like, sure, don't. No. But it was daytime. We had things to do afterwards, so I wouldn't sit and fester of all the bad things that could happen. And I did it. She was ready to watch the third one, and I said, hold on. Wait.
But
wait
that would have brought you closer.
Right. But so there's still this weekend, and I'm trying to figure out how to get out of it, but I'm not there yet. So I'll let you guys know next week how that went.
I need to speak to your daughter. We need to chain you to a chair, tie you up with
you
a
are
red
so
ball in your mouth
aggressive
or something,
no.
and take your eyelids and keep them wide open and make you watch it.
That's gonna make me watch a movie?
Yeah.
Well,
you just have to be like, say your daughter will think you are.
And don't forget about
cool.
the spin-offs too. There's spin-offs to the Conjuring movies, so you have a whole franchise to catch up on.
Yeah, how many are there? 3 or 4?
Say 4 Conjurings, 3 Conjurings.
There's 3, according to my daughter. There's 3.
But then Annabelle has a couple movies.
Not watching that one.
With the Nun, I don't know if I ever saw that one.
Not watching any more of that Nun. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
you got a couple of them. All the same, though. Well done, Lindsay. Congratulations for watching.
I was very proud. I actually, I sent a message to both of these guys to let them know what I was doing, and I was very proud of myself.
and go ahead and be honest that the dog had to be taken care of elsewhere, right? Your dog had to be let out by your daughter.
So the first night after we finished the first one, I refused to go outside because I live in the woods. There's noises. Usually that doesn't bother me, right? Well, that night it sure did. So I made her take the dogs out for their last, outside before the night, and or else they would not have gone outside. They would have just had to pee in the house, and I would have cleaned it up because I'm not doing that. Then the next night I went outside, and there were noises, and I definitely had a flashlight with me, and I had my mace with me, my pepper spray, and a knife in my pocket. Not that would really do anything for paranormal stuff, but
Why didn't you run into the house?
After I had to let them go to the bathroom. One has to be on a leash because she's a hound dog. She'll just run. It was okay. Okay, what's the next subject?
No. This is if we get on Devon's case about The Exorcist and really paint those details to freak him out, we have to do it for you. And when you guys finally find a kink in my armor, then you could do the same to me.
We'll find it.
Please, sure. We'll find it.
98 episodes. Keep going, guys. Keep going. One of these days.
We'll find it.
All right. So have you guys done the Urban Dictionary challenge?
Mm-mm.
No.
All right. So you guys know what that is?
No.
Okay.
I'm still trying to be
Urban
cool.
Dictionary. All right. So have you guys know what the Urban Dictionary is? Have you been to the website?
That's what I went to see what dog water meant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So it's been around since '99. The game seems to come around in cycles every couple of years. People start playing it again. I thought it'd be fun, since we've never played it here on this show, to go through what our names stand for in the Urban Dictionary.
Well, let's do that now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
Let's look up what my name means right now.
That's yours, Devon.
Who's that? Okay.
There you go, Devon. Did you read that all right, bud?
Hell no.
Lindsay, go ahead and read it to him.
I will not be reading that out loud.
Come on, Lindsay.
No.
Help him out.
No. He's going to have to do that on his own.
A true N-word till the end. This dude can make you laugh till you cry and always has your back. Person A, who's that? Person B, that's my N-word, Devon. That's not you? That's
not you?
No.
No?
No? So you don't have anybody's back till the end?
You don't have our back?
I have your back, but we don't use that language.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. All right, let's see if Lindsay's a little bit better.
Oh, it's so long.
Lindsay, the most amazing girl you can meet. She has a big heart. When she says she loves you, you better hang on to that. She is so funny, cute, adorable, and crazy in a good way. She knows how to make a quiet room to a loud room with her joy. She breaks the silence, and that's amazing. So if you meet someone named Lindsay with an E, you're downright amazing. Keep her in your heart forever. Hey, look, it's Lindsay. Yo, Lindsay, you look fine ASF.
Oh my god! Is that about me personally? Because they must have written that and after having a conversation with me.
It's the true and correct spelling of your name, right? So
it is absolutely the EY. People get that.
Devon, what do you think about that for Lindsay? I think it's a bunch of dog.
Spot on.
It's a bunch of dog water. That's what I think too.
You think spot on, so that's good. That's good. All right, and mine, I typed in just MO, and it's like, oh, that's people's MO. That's their mantra. And I'm like, that's boring. So I tried it with an E to see if anything was better. And instead of calling someone by their real name in the DMV, you call them the Mo. It's a nickname you call anyone. So if anybody just, if you don't have a name for somebody, you just met somebody, you've already forgot their name, just call them Mo.
What up, Mo? Okay.
All right.
Okay. How do you feel about that, Mo?
I'm fine with it.
You're fine with it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'm not, I don't love it like you do. I'm not offended by it like Devon is. So, I'm
just
right
like, meh.
Right in the middle there.
Well, I'm offended that people honestly to this day can honestly sit there and actually still think it's okay to jump the railing at a wrestling event. I'm still on that Seth Rollins thing.
All right. Let it out. I don't want it festering up inside you, man. Let it out.
Tell us how you feel.
It's just that, the fans have to realize that even though it's what we call a work in this business, that the outcome is predetermined, we still know how to defend ourselves and know how to fight. So if you jump that railing, you're going to get your ass beat. As simple as that. Don't try it. Stop taking this business so seriously and just enjoy it for what it's worth, the entertainment part of it. Like, I hate when I listen to some shows or I'm on YouTube and you hear some of these people, talking about, oh, well, the fans weren't happy because this one wasn't being pushed or that one wasn't being pushed. Dude, if you feel that way, open up your own company with the money that you have and write your own storylines and see how that works for you. Stop trying to rewrite a company like the WWE that's been around for over 50 years. And apparently you like it because you're watching it and you're making comments about it. So, grow up, guys. It's a work.
Yeah.
So how many times would you think in your career did fans jump the barriers in matches you were part of? Maybe not attack you, but just in general.
Well, you know what I realized? The half of them that did try and do it, they always, if somebody wanted to really jump and come at you, they can. But of course, a lot of times they would run right directly smack into security. So security would stop them before they get to me. I'll kick you. I'll do that. Man, listen, you didn't have to run in front of security. You could have dodged them and got to that ring, but you didn't. You want to know why? Because you're a pussy. Simple as that. Simple as that. The Dudleys and everybody else would have whooped that ass. So, and we did. We did. We had, I mean, it was documented fights that, when the Dudleys came, we started riots and we did what we did. And I can honestly say nobody ever took us out. But, but when you blindside somebody like they did Seth Rollins, like that guy did, he's a punk. He's a
Mhm.
punk. And that guy better be glad that the referees came in and saved him because Seth had him in that choke and he could have knocked put him out.
Sure.
Yeah, supposedly the guy was talking to, and really thought, thanks to some mental issues, thought he was talking to a fake account that was
Yeah.
claiming to be Seth Rollins. So the guy actually thought he and Seth had heat for whatever reason, and it's sad. I don't know if he was
Yeah.
manipulated or if he's just a little slow. I'm not really quite sure, but I hope he gets the help he needs,
Sure.
realizes his mistake, or if it was all intentional, then I hope it was worth getting banned for all future events.
Is that what
Absolutely.
they did?
I'm not sure, but I mean, would it be surprising?
I just don't understand people. I really don't. We are taught how to fight. So, but we're not taught to maim each other.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen to you? You jump that railing and you at us. You think you're going to win?
Probably
No,
aren't
you're
thinking.
not. You're going to get your ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
You're going
Liquid
to get it
courage
handed to you.
probably inspires some people to think that they could actually hold up their own
Absolutely.
fight.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I was just say, I'm sure liquid courage, alcohol probably makes some people think because
Yeah,
maybe they were an athlete back in college, so they still got it.
it's like we can take the moves that we learned, and apply it very easily. And that's what people don't understand.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
I don't know, but I thought
Yeah.
we were getting past that era because it seemed to happen a lot more in the Attitude Era. I mean,
Yes.
I would love watching WCW, and like almost every single week, it seemed like somebody was trying to jump the barrier, and Scott Steiner started beating on him every single week.
Well, again, this has to show you the mentality of some of these fans. You're jumping in the ring against Scott Steiner. Number one, he was an All-American state wrestler, and probably more than that, all his accolades probably doesn't even add up to his wrestling. But still, the man was actually in there in college, winning just about every match he had, and so forth and so on. And then, not to mention, look at the man. Why would you jump the railing and try to hit a man like Scott Steiner? That is stupid. You
Steiner
know
had like muscles on top of muscles there, Lindsay.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
And don't get me wrong, just because you got muscles don't mean that you can fight.
Right.
But
You're
Scott Steiner
probably
can
He was
go.
strong. Yeah. Yeah.
Scott Steiner can go. So not only can he go, but he's got muscles on top of that, and he's got strength that would that more than a normal average man. Come on, man, grow up, guys.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
And all of this, WWE ain't doing this right, and we're disappointed. Then go get your own company. Go
Yeah.
get your own company with your own money. Write your own storylines. If you knew what you were saying or doing, you would be working for the company, but you're not. Or you would have your own company, but you don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying on it.
Armchair quarterbacks, the same
Yeah.
people that know when to pull a player, when not to. They should have ran this play instead of that play when they're watching football.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm okay with everybody having an opinion, but if you are that miserable by watching something and you absolutely disagree with everything, in this case WWE is doing, why are you still watching?
Very true.
Because they got nothing else better to do but to be in their parents' basement waiting for that blueberry apple pie, because that's all they can do. I mean, seriously,
Blueberry apple.
you got a lot of good fans
Sounds
out
actually
there
pretty
that
good.
watch it for the entertainment purposes. Then you got the assholes, what we call smart marks, that just want to change the whole business. Listen, if Vince McMahon, has a product and he wants to give it to the world the way his vision he sees it, then what's wrong with that? That's his vision. If
Sure.
you don't like it, there's multiple companies now. Change the channel and go watch something else. You don't have to watch Vince's product if you don't like it. But goddamn, I mean, to have the success that man has had for over 50 years, and for you to tell him what he's doing wrong,
Right.
I mean,
He's
come on.
doing things right. Yeah.
He's got to be if he's still making billions of dollars and he's still on USA Network, one of the most high rated shows on that network.
Right.
I mean, freak. People just don't make any sense when they talk the garbage that they talk. I hate it.
People
If
will
you were
always
that good,
think.
yeah.
Sorry,
Or like when certain football players or basketball players, they miss a shot
right.
or they miss a touchdown. Oh, that guy sucks. He's on the team, making millions of dollars on TV. And what are you doing? You're in your parents' basement, waiting, hoping that girl that you like across the street is going to say hi to you for the first time. It's not going to happen. You know what? That's like a lot of Alexa Bliss's fans.
Yeah, those fans.
I didn't know if he was gone or
Oh,
just.
there he is.
Oh,
Welcome
hey, you're back.
back.
Yeah. Well, next week we'll have you turn off notifications
Does he hate us? Probably.
every week.
Every.
You know, I think I'm just gonna wrap this up before you.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So everybody, sorry about all the technical issues
Okay.
or user issues
Yeah.
that we had this week. Hopefully 99 is better, and then episode 100 2 weeks away. Hopefully going to be even better than that. So thank you for supporting us, sticking through all of this, and fingers crossed next week is better.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm thankful for you.